Hello, good morning.
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 Good morning. Yes, my name is Thomas. I'm calling from the back.
Morning, Thomas. How are you today?
Very well, thank you.
Thank God. That's good.
It's okay. Sounds extra excited this morning.
Because Charles isn't around.
No.
Yes. For the FA Cup thing, so sad. Really, really sad.
Very sad.
What the FA Cup has become. It's terrible. As Charles was talking, I was just remembering Leventis United.
Guy.
I talked about Leventis this morning.
Rangers.
Yeah, exactly.
The ICC.
How Leventis did that fairy tale run in '84.
Yes.
Winning the FA Cup from the third division.
Mm-hmm.
And all that, and the balls around it.
Mm.
So sad, but I still wish Rangers best of luck.
Mm-hmm.
They won it last in 2018, so I think they should do it again this year.
All right.
Okay.
It's okay. It's obviously Bender Insurance.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Adeoye.
Adeoye, how are you today?
Yeah, I'm good. I just want to contribute to the news on the news Hound.
Go ahead.
So, concerning Declan Rice and Arsenal, if they don't want to sell to Arsenal, they should just say, or they want Arsenal to settle for Father Rice. Because I don't understand. They just keep pushing this and pushing this. And for that lady, Mariam or what's her name?
Mariam Mills.
Mariam or something.
Mariam Mills.
she just beat her, and she doesn't want to keep losing the money she gets from that basketballer. So she kept on ranting. Because then don't worry, she's going to be fine at the end of the day.
Okay.
She releases it. It's for our own view. We'll view it.
Well.
Have a nice day, guys.
All right, Dave. But oh boy, these things you shouldn't get involved in. What do I know? Arabi. That means I'm an innocent boy in English.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Number 3.
Hello?
Good morning.
Morning. Good morning.
Very comprehensive news and so many stories to pick from, but I'll just quickly start with the FA Cup story.
Your name and where you're calling from, please.
Okay, my name is Femi. I'm calling the building next to you.
Wow.
I'm calling from Koyi Plaza.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
round the corner. Okay.
Yeah, not far from Mama today.
You sabi.
So, the problem we have is, if we don't talk about our own, nobody will talk about it.
True that.
That's the first thing. Yeah, and it's not only in Delta State we should be having the rave of the biggest competition in Nigeria. It should be all over the country.
Agreed.
Not just Delta State. Everybody should be aware. From the streets of Lagos to Abuja to Kano, everybody should be aware to know that something big is happening. That is what this English guy does. Everyone knows that, there's a big game. How many commercials have you seen talking about this? How many of the national dailies carry this as a front story? So these are things that we need to do. And once we don't do that, we just find that our football is not just improving. Because everything that we do, thank God for the Super 6 that was on TV. At least we could see that the quality of football, officiating, was something that we could say, yes, it's not yet there, but something improved from the shady things that happen behind the scenes in the Nigerian professional Premier League. Away from that, Declan Rice story, I don't think West Ham, they are serious set of people, and they want to sell that guy. 90 million, and what else are they looking for? It's enough now. What else? Are they planning to take 120 million for us now? Well, this is what the Saudi clubs have cost. Inflation everywhere, and players are being overpriced. And lastly, the issue of the sex story, sex tape, it's so sad that we are still in an age whereby people record themselves and keep for whatsoever purpose. It's so sad, and a lot of promising careers ended up and died that way. I think it's time for people to sit up and just do their shit and move on.
Oops.
Thank you very much.
All right. Please, we do apologize for Femi's expletive. Fourth.
Good morning. This is the 4th.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Jamie, how are you today?
Fine, sir.
Go on.
I'm taking can be a penalty shootout.
Who?
Congratulations to him.
Jamie, sorry.
Network is really poor.
All I got out of that was Jamie's predicted a penalty shootout, which is it's going to be a very tight encounter too. Yeah, I do agree.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
Mr.
morning, Mr. Olafe.
Femi. If you don't know the issues.
No, I wanted to say Mr. Olafe, but you know, I spoke to Mr. Omotosho yesterday, so it just stuck in my head. I'm sorry, but good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Olafe. Thank you.
I agree that captain for the good. You see, this thing is baffling me. FA. Oh God, I travel because of FA.
I can imagine.
Uncle Segun.
No, I know how you feel. It's sad.
FA.
Challenge Cup. Not even FA. Challenge Cup. Now war.
Country.
Mighty
There's
Jets.
a lot of things you need to be doing. FA. Nigerian football federation, whether what they are calling, I don't. In fact, the whole Nigeria must
No
know that.
words.
And it's today, Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it's a very fantastic game that we want to watch Nigerian football. Oh God. Well, it's baffling me. Honestly,
Yes, sir.
As a elderly person, if not today that you are interviewing Charles, that he should tell you pattern. Which pattern are you expecting to a coach to explain? I was in Lagos watching I watch them, I see the way they are saying, I say, oh God, we still have a long way to go in this country. And we like Uncle Segun, we want everything to be automatic. Honestly, everything to be automatic.
No, we don't want it. I correct you there, so nothing is ever automatic. It's procedural. It's process driven. You get better on a daily basis.
I travel a lot of people, so many Arab countries, they don't thief. Let me just do it like that. They don't thief. They don't believe in money. This country will believe in money. That is why everybody selfish is running on. How can somebody can take 2 billion naira to his own account? Imagine if you are spending 100,000 naira a day in 100 years, you can't finish it.
Well.
One can do calculation.
2 billion is even small change to some of these criminals. 2 billion is small change. Well,
and he can do a lot in education, in a lot of things for people that they don't have.
Thank you.
But somebody can take 5 billion naira.
All right, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, God bless. Well.
Yeah, we can. I would love to take one more call because of Jamie, but time won't let us take that one. We need to go for a break very soon. So I'm just going to try and squeeze in a few messages just before we go for the break. All right. Let's see. What have we got here? All right. So we got this one here that says, "Good morning, Sports on Crew. Please, can you help me confirm European rivals of Chelsea and PL clubs are calling for the fair market investigation into the Saudi dramatic haul of big money signings? One top club says Chelsea are using the Saudi Pro League as a get out of FFPG." All
right, going back to Charles' interview, I mean, we were talking about it off air. I mean, I'm kind of riled up about that. You Bending Insurance. Okay, these guys came from the NNL, topped their group in the league before they got to Super 6. Okay, fine, they didn't succeed. Now got to the FA Cup. Encourage these boys now. They're now pushing them in one kind of really dodgy hotel.
I remember we had this conversation about the Federation Cup final, and I asked the question of the proximity at that time to switch and quickly go over that venue, and I suggested road, right? And I still think they went by road, but that's a conversation for another day. But I think that this is bad. It's poor. There's no excuse.
It's poor on every event. Then the NFF, whose job is it to publicize the
final? How does the manager come out?
No.
How does the manager come out? Blames everybody.
But himself
and his management. He blames because Super 6. He blamed the pitch. He blamed the referee. He blamed organizers. But you do not say Edo State government
No, try.
should do a little better.
Exactly.
Because this is a perfect example. Now, the reason why I asked the location, because I remember one hotel in Asaba like that. It's
Femi.
very close to the mall. Right? It's very close to the
They
mall.
have decent hotels in Atlanta. They have 5-star hotels. That one, they
The
have.
one I stayed in Norway is not very good.
No, they have.
That's how I went to know it
I don't.
was
If
that
I
one.
call it Best Western, that's I think that's about the best.
it's the
I
best
call
hotel
it.
now.
It's decent enough now.
Yeah, it is.
You know, it's decent. Yeah.
But look, for me, on the
At
football
least that's why
itself,
the Eagles stay when they say Nasaba. You know, so
for a second, I actually thought you were talking about yourself. I was like, you're doing
the
character.
Eagles.
I thought you're doing the
No,
character.
no, I never reach. I'm doing the camera. I never reach to refer to myself in the third person. That's it. When I start saying the Eagle did this, the Eagle, then you start getting worried. So.
But look, I really think that the football will be exciting. I've seen Rangers play a few times, and while they're not great in terms of what they offer, in terms of football play, right, I still think that this will be a very tough game because
It's
both
going to
of
be.
these
You know,
teams-
it's going to be. There's a lot going for it. I mean, Rangers had a bad season. Let's call it spade a spade.
yes,
Yeah.
a bad
A
season,
bad
yes.
season. No,
Yeah.
Ben Insurance had a decent season, but right now
I like the
they're
word decent.
danger of
Losing
ending up
out.
with nothing.
I
You
think they had
understand?
a
So
good
there's a
season.
No,
lot.
I think
A decent
insurance had a good season. When you use decent, I think you are undervaluing the fact that they came from the lower division.
No, no,
And
but I
went-
meant, but I
no,
meant,
that's what I'm saying. Kushi is saying no. I'm saying no. They had a good season.
but the
Even if
thing-
they finished outside the qualifying spot, it was a great season.
yeah, but the thing is,
Considering where they're coming from,
now
okay, that's
like,
the point.
You're talking like an Arsenal fan, but now because they have the opportunity of winning silverware. If they win and get it silverware and get
You
a
can't
piece of,
compare insurance and Arsenal.
but that's what they call them. And
Arsenal did not gain promotion this
This
year.
season.
Insurance gained promotion this year and went on.
But Arsenal spent 248 days on top of the league. Damilari, I hope you are.
But we're
248.
talking about Bendel Insurance here.
But a lot of works
Bendel
called
Insurance.
Bendel Arsenal. Yeah.
Bendel Insurance.
So,
I'm not about to Arsenal
does
them away from this.
What does
this
it profit you to lead to win the whole
this
not
competition.
lose in the preamble before Super 6 you didn't lose a
But
game.
by then they
Pretty
found
soon.
out now because they sucker punched everyone, got their result, and then when it mattered in Super 6 where you're on a different ground,
Well, you have to exactly.
it's
You know.
just, and then you're playing games.
But I feel like this particular game today, the onus is on them mostly
To go for
to
it.
go for it because
Okay, it's okay. Prediction.
they don't score a lot of goals. So I think that if they score first, they win.
Okay, I like that.
I mean,
Just
just
go
go
first.
for prediction. It's
1-0
1-0.
to
Femi.
insurance.
Rangers to win 2-1.
1-0 to
I'm going
insurance.
same victory for Bender Insurance. I'm going Bender Insurance.
All right, so let's read through some of your. Good morning, House. I was just laughing when Mr. Charles was complaining about the hotel in Asaba. It's the same with a lot of other sports. The administration have no iota of respect for the sportsmen and women. It's the same with athletics. The athletes are the main people in this value chain, yet no form of value is placed on them. That's why when athletes leave the country and nationalize elsewhere, right? I'm glad.
They perform
They do
exploits.
no.
Yeah, he didn't leave a name to it. Okay, Javier from Bagada. This one here says, Babalola Abdugafar, salutations, SARS. Final way them suppose carry come Lagos. Them carry and go Asaba. Do you guys see the fans turnout level on the final day of the MPFL Super 6? I was impressed even with the game ending that late. Even though some fans going back home will experience what Mr. Kari experienced on that day. Hello, Uncle Segun. Kindly help us elaborate more on the word short time. Thank you. It was there. At least I saw me see. Saw the message. It was there.
Before you read another soccer,
I cannot read it,
Bielsa
but-
Queens dealt
No, now somebody asked. You don't want to answer a listener.
short time.
Uh-huh.
No, it wasn't not Charles that said.
No, it was you that said it first.
No, Charles spoke about couples that go somewhere
For 15
for
minutes,
play-
10 minutes. No,
and
but
I
you
said it's
short
amusement
time.
park.
You say short
No, I've
time.
heard people say things like
Because
short
where
time.
did Babalola Abdugafar get the word from? It didn't come from you. It's okay.
No, I've heard people say short time.
What did it mean?
I don't know really. But
What was the usage? What was the? What was
She
the
pertaining
Femi.
yes, to short time.
to short time. Maybe you go somewhere. You don't spend all the time allotted to you short. I don't know. It's a short. It's not a short. If I went to go and greet a lady at home, let's say it's okay, and say, it's okay. Can I come and spend a short time in your house? I don't know.
For those who are asking where the Federation Cup final will be, I think we should know Super Sports.
Super sport.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why Charles is in Asaba.
So 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. for the women's final and then the men's final. Sanchez from Ibadan says on Williamson versus Mill saga, she started ranting when she learned that she's losing a cash cow. Williamson begged her to keep quiet, but his attorney told him not to talk again. Mills, seeing this, became enraged for not getting the expected attention and threatened sex tape. But we all know that she can't, or that's another 50 Cent case.
What happened to 50 Cent?
I don't know.
No.
But I just know that, look, you can, for me, how do you if this was the other way around, if it was a guy doing this, would all abuse the guy and threaten him?
I haven't heard of a case. One has come this one of a guy that raped his girlfriend and after videotaped her nude and took pictures, they were sentenced to life imprisonment in Lagos State. So, yeah.
Okay. The first one.
Yes.
TJ from Agbede says, Mr. Olofe and his exclamation cracks me up.
No, that was too funny. Yeah, I mean, you could see was he paid. That was
typical realness and genuineness. Proudly Yoruba. Thank you, Dari.
Mr. Olofe.
Kudos to you. It was the I just kept imagining the R.
The R.
With
It
the
was like
we know how Yorubas we leave our mouth open. And then he now mentioned something again, just to wrap it up, about your hotels in El Dorado in Asaba. He says he's hoping that you would unveil some of your confessions about short time.
So, you don't go free.